Hey guys, Moose here. Welcome back to another episode of Life is Feudal Forest Village as we look over our beautiful town. Lots of fun stuff going on. We got our trader up and running. Let's go ahead and make use of that again. I want to see if I ever tried to buy wood. Call that 500. I think I did. I'm not actually sure. I'm fairly certain I tried. What do I want to trade for it? Let's try vegetables. That's not a bad rate. It's not great, but it's maybe workable. I'm not going to do that though. How about grain? 1 for 1 is pretty terrible. But, well, actually, I don't know. Maybe it's not so terrible. Leather, though. Where is leather? Or is it hide? Hello? Where are you? Where the hell? There it is. Wait, I just saw it. There it is. Okay. That's not great. What about wool? Yeah, wool's good. Let's make that 1,000. Let's make that 2,000. And then I would very much like... So, wool should be... Oh, it is going. Okay, it's just like they're taking a minute. Let's go ahead and put another person on the donkey farm, or the donkey caravan. Because you're doing oats, it's early fall. You're not going to get very far with this. Let's go ahead and harvest that. You as well. I got a little bit of a... Oh no, they're harvesting. Never mind. I'm just being picky. Okay. Thought that was a little bit of a bug with the farm since we loaded in there. Yeah, Castle Smithy doesn't really do much for us here. It's kind of unfortunate, but it's fine. Probably should have already started harvesting this, but whatever. Okay. We got it. So, logs, wool, 2,000, make the trade, close out of that, move logs from here to here. Should work. Already restoring or restocking the wool, that's good. Be really great if you could move the hay out of there though. I don't know why we're just leaving 40. I guess maybe there's not enough space in the other area. That's fine. They'll get it out eventually. In the meantime, I would like people to be done farming, but they're taking quite some time. These guys will be out first. Okay, good. I picked one that had plenty of room. Well, we're about to get forced out because it's fall, so we're going to be out of time on farming here momentarily. Nearly there. Come on now, you just got a little more. You guys are out. So I think farm, it used to be 6 vegetables per spot. Now it's 7. I don't know. Going off of memory on that one, I'm not entirely sure that's what it was. You guys are done. Not done there. Still harvesting here and here. This one's going very slow. I'm a little concerned by that. I don't think it's the worst thing. Don't need builders. You guys can come back. Why don't I pause real quick so I can designate... Yeah, I'm gonna wait for daytime because it's kind of hard to see right now between the night and the rain. Yeah. It should be fine. Oh. Okay. I didn't expect it to snow. That's unfortunate. Alright, well we lost everything. Okay, well let's get it a run out. Alrighty then. So I've got a good amount of wood. This is a reasonably good source of wood, but I'm still gonna build up my stocks by doing this. And I should see, is there anywhere else? I guess I could do this. But I don't want to do that because I've got these guys, the apiary will benefit in honey production from having those trees there, so I'm going to leave that alone for now. Wow, you guys already destroyed all that. That was quite quick. This doesn't look like there's honestly that much that we can do to harvest more stuff here. So I'm going to like do that. Let's just get all the ore out here. Just get all of it. Get it all out of here. I think that's everything. That will be beneficial in that we no longer have ore and stone taking up space, which is good because we theoretically will have more room for plants to spawn, which may provide additional gathering value next year. It's a minor thing. We don't really need any of what we just did that badly. It's just kind of a minor benefit. Alright, we got a good amount of charcoal. Feeling pretty good about that. Kind of behind on chopped wood. A little surprised by that. But we're kind of doing really well in general as far as anything that has to do with tools, so I don't really need to worry about that stuff anymore. In theory, the charcoal's helping with firewood, because we don't... It was suggested in the comments many episodes ago, like a few weeks back, that firewood gets used... You need more firewood to heat things than if they use charcoal. Basically, if they use charcoal, it's more efficient than using firewood, even though you've invested more manpower in creating charcoal. They use less of it to heat their home. Which is great, if that's what it is, and I think it is. But I don't really know, because that's really hard to tell. That would be something that you'd want the accountant's house for, or the ability to go through the game's files and kind of read about how that works. Okay, is there something I'm missing? I don't think so. I think now we might be working on that secondary town, but we're gonna need to do some jumping to get there. That's gonna be a little bit weird to get that other town going. So I think a castle, we should try building a castle barn. I think a castle barn is just going to only do what barns do. I think we thought about putting it down here, or we thought about putting the smithy down here, but we're gonna put the barn down here. There we go. We don't really have anywhere else to put that, unfortunately. We kind of built out our town nice and snug, which is good. We just I didn't really expect new buildings to get added. Very happy they were. So we're not going to be able to see what the capacity is until there's stuff in there. And even then, we're not really going to have a good idea of how that works, because I don't know that it's actually one-to-one. I think it might depend on the item. I don't think it's just a straight number where you add everything up and you say, hey, here's how many that you can put in here. Did the game crash? Or is it just lagging? It's just lagging, okay. That was odd. I don't think I've had that many issues with lag since the big patch. I don't know, maybe there's an issue? I'm sure they'll fix it pretty quickly if there is. They've been really, really good about improving the optimization of the game, so I'm not really worried about it at all, to be honest with you. Get some builders in there. Not really worried about anything here. I think we're doing really well. Let's kind of consider what we want to do with farming while we have some time. Flax is fine, grain is maybe less fine. So what if I do 2 flax, 2 wheat, and then oats, 1 oats, 2 potatoes. Yep, I think that's the right route here. And then I'll do grass some other time. Because hay is really easy. I don't really have any concerns there. Do I want to do... Let's get some more wood. It's for shits and giggles here. Let's make it 1,000 this time. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. No, we're doing 2,000. We have too much hay anyway. Lots of wood. There we go. See? It kind of solves all the problems that we were having with resource generation, so I'm pretty happy about that. Lots of mining going on. You guys aren't getting wood, I hope. It looks like you are, considering how sparse the foliage looked around there, but... Okay, -1, 0. Alright, it is early spring. We want to get farming going. Our barn is not yet built. That is regrettable. Start off by getting the gatherers to work. Then we're going to get the farmers in here because we have an unusually high number of that we want to do. Kind of messed up there, but that's okay. Alright, and then the apiary, I guess. And then I have 21 people left for the orchard. I'm gonna do like 8 and 8, I guess. What am I missing? I don't think I'm missing anything. I think we're in pretty good shape here. Do I have extra people? Is there something else that I want to be doing? Doesn't really look like it. I could go for more people in the orchard, but I don't particularly see any point in doing that. The apiary is more where I'd put people. I don't think that's even necessary. Maybe it generates more honey this way, so I'll just crank it up to 8. Castle barn is nearing completion. Just got about 10 more work units, whatever those are, left to be done here. I'll get that done momentarily. And our farms are kicking off right away. It's nice to see. Everything seems to be working rather well. What is this food one? A little worried about this. I don't know how relocate one mule to another. Why do I only have 1 mule? So I guess I need a donkey farm? That's fine, I can make one of those. I'm not opposed to it. Here's the castle barn. I'm not really super into the patchwork on the roof, but it looks bigger. Let us Try to see inside here. I wonder if that door opens, or they just like go inside, or they have to put stuff up here. Looks like they just put stuff up here. So it'd be really interesting to see when this gets full how it works, because you can kind of see there's a visual representation for everything that you put into storage. So you can see there's some food and stuff there and some other stuff along the wall here. So you can actually see the space, kind of. You can tell how it's bigger because this space is bigger. So what I'm interested in is, does one bucket account for more material here? Or is there another like layer where they can put stuff? It'd be interesting to see. Probably gonna have to wait. It's definitely not very full right now, which is not at all surprising, but in time it will fill up. A little bit more lag there. Not a major problem, just minor irritation. I think it's probably about time to harvest the flax. Might be a little bit early, but I'm just gonna go for it. The oats actually are probably in the same boat here. We don't need super big amounts of those, so I'd rather kind of focus on making sure that we get 2 harvests out of it rather than maximizing the first harvest. Apiary is chugging along nicely. I'm gonna free up honey and fruit consumption. And wow, fruit here is moving along nicely as well. A little surprised this isn't giving me more though. Whatever. I'm doing quite well. Seems we're capped on firewood. What's the cap for? Yeah, 3K. We're almost capped on charcoal too. Things are going really well here. I don't think we need to worry about high quality tools at all. I wouldn't mind getting rid of a couple of these, but I don't really... like this one I want to get rid of probably, just we don't need it anymore. I could probably just get rid of it now without harvesting from it, but I'd rather pull stuff out of the ground. I think actually getting that material out would be better. I'm sure we'll have a use for it eventually. How the wheat doing? Pretty well. It is late spring. Do I want to do more trading? We certainly have the wool to do it, but is there anything that I actually want here? I don't think there's anything I need. I'm doing really, really well. What if I trade for like fish or something? What kind of a rate are you going to give me on that? Is food more or less valuable than other stuff? Don't want to buy fish pie, I just want to buy fish. So what kind of exchange rate do we have here? Okay, that's probably the way that it should be. So it's 166%. So that makes total sense. Now, the question I have is, what if I go to meat? Is meat cheaper? Where is it? There it is. Okay. No, meat is way more expensive. 3.333 is the multiplier there. Now, flip side of this, if you had a lot of meat, you could sell it. That might be worth doing. Let us check out milk, maybe? Milk seems a little hard to get. Okay, 2x. It's still pretty bad. Maybe fruit. I'd like to see... well, what about bread? Bread is more expensive than meat. That's ridiculous. Vegetables. I wonder... I don't think this is based on the kcal. I think it's just like a set number here. I mean, they didn't do math to figure out the cake. So there's a certain foods are going to be more effective to trade for if you have to trade for food based on the number of calories you get out of it might be higher relative to how much it costs. Okay, fruit's the same there. Alright, so basically trading for food is not really a good idea most of the time. That is to be expected, unfortunately. So you need like a pretty massive stock of everything else to justify trading for food. And even then, you're honestly just better off building a farm or something. It's not that hard to get food, but that is going to do it for today's episode of Life is Feudal Forest Village. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join us the next one as well. We also stream on Twitch Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. PST, which is 9 to 11 EST, so feel free to join us there. Right now we are playing Hollow Knight and Dead Cells, which I'm actually getting somewhat better at, which is surprising to me because I'm usually terrible. But yes, feel free to join us at the times that I mentioned, and hopefully I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. Take care.